Hello, fellow Earthlings. Yeah, sorry, my voice is getting worse and worse and worse, but my throat is actually getting better and better and better. It's one of those weird things. I just wanted to let you know that we have now broken negative on the spreadsheet. We are looking for a 2.04% decline in the Dow from yesterday's close, which means that 32,238 is now in the mathematical model. 32,238 is now in the mathematical model. Did I make myself clear? So what sectors are falling apart so far? Here's the industrials. They're holding up fine. Let's just scroll across. Here's the industrials. They're holding up fine. Here is the hospitals. They're breaking down. We're looking for the hospital index or the healthcare index to drop to 128.6. Not a massive drop, but we are looking for a drop to 128.6. And healthcare is generally pretty stable in a market downturn. This is the financials, and the financials are falling apart. We are looking for a 3.24% drop in the financial index to 3350. It's currently 3424. 3350. And here is the communications index. Again, too, the communications index is technically broken down, 8360 to 8322. We are looking for a 4.56% decline in the XLC to 5745. This is the, sorry, I was looking at that note that came across. This is the consumer discretionary, which is all the air travel and things like that. This will take a little bit of time to break down. People are still going out on trips, but look at this massive move overnight from 0.8370 to 0.8337. That is barely hanging on. We also have the death cross between the 50-day and the real 153.06, 152.72. We'll have to see whether they can pop the XLY back to green. We'll have to watch that tomorrow. Then here is the materials index. It is still positive. We're going to need all those materials to be able to produce all of these electric cars that Joe Biden thinks is the wave of our future. Sorry, planet, you're going to end up getting crushed in all of this. This is the XLK. XLK is not looking exactly that great. It did break down 83.62 to 0.8330. In the XLK, we're not looking for, there's not enough mathematical model there to be able to get us a definitive. We can take the math, 0.8362 divided by 0.8330, 0.8330. We are looking for a 3.84% decline in the tech sector, 3.84% decline in the tech sector by 3.8% minus 134.74. So let's update the 134.74 into the spreadsheet. That's what we're looking at on the sell-off here. This can get nasty, but that's what we're looking for so far. Here is the oil sector. This is the utility sector. Utility sector has completely broken down, which tells us that the interest rate environment, because utilities are highly leveraged to interest, this is telling us that the interest rate environment is going to be soaring. That's what's going on. The financials have fallen apart. The utilities have fallen apart. That means that interest rates are going to be a problem. And if you notice, we had that first telltale sign of problems in the utilities, and now they're 72.93 and going lower. This is the oil sector. You'll see oil is actually stronger on the day, even though all of the pricing points are down. Oil is actually stronger on the day. So we look for oil to continue to keep its run. It's one of the reasons, if the index is doing well, it's one of the reasons I'm not selling my Oxy. I love it. It will continue to keep running. And XLE is definitely a sector that is holding up fine. It has not crossed its 50-day death cross. And then if we look at the XLP, which is grocery stores and stuff, they have officially gone on pause and broken down 0.8338 to 0.8331. We are looking for the XLP to be dropping some as well too. And then if we look at individual stocks, as you know, I carry Real just because I'm with Real. They pay me checks to be a realtor. And there was some big news today, but that's for a different type of video. And you can see that Real has broken down. In the spreadsheet, it told me to look out for $1.36 on its breakdown. So I bought it at $1.36. I bought 800 shares more back. And we're $1.32 so far today. That's not necessarily a good thing, down 40 bucks, but I'm only looking to be up 40 bucks. You can see its relative strength has not been very good at all in the last 5 or 6 days. And it is definitely one of the weakest stocks ever out there on the planet at 0.8113. However, it's staying pretty steady there as well too. I think it's bottoming. We'll see though. Fintech, real estate is not a place to be. And then this is our Oxy trade then too. You can see in our Oxy trade, we're not, we're now below the 50-day, but that's okay. Where there's these bounces, and that's a great time to be buying, by the way. We have just a pause cycle, and we just broke from 0.8310 yesterday to 0.8334, meaning we're back into a rally again, only it's a neutral rally. It could fail, but everything looks good in Oxy, and since the index looks good, I believe that the oils and I believe the financials are telling us, and the utilities are telling us, look out, interest rate spikes and inflation are going to be bad tomorrow when it gets reported. That's what I'm going to be making this call on this video to tell you that that's what I believe happens. I believe the numbers tomorrow, based upon the data and the math today, I believe that the numbers tomorrow will be worse than expected instead of better than expected. And I believe that there will be some other sell-off coming up in the next week or so, and that we should watch out for 32,238. There goes my calculator. 32,238 on the Dow. 32,238 so far on the Dow, and we know that the Dow can drop, based upon the mathematical model, the Dow can drop all the way back down to about 31,750 roughly. And I would have to do a different video to be able to show you what the math is there. And maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be really watched by anybody here. Hey, I sound like that guy on TV. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. But anyways, so this is Brian. This is your kind of end of day update. We'll see what the market does. If we can rally back from here going into the close, that would be a really good thing. It would save the market at this point in time. We'll have to just watch and see what happens going into the close. We are at that pivot point right now. That's what this video is about. Pivot point time, pivot point time. Tweet, tweet, be careful. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.